Final review. Last night, If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, Episode 17. Child, of season finale next week. Thank God. Okay. Alex, why you in that shed demeaning yourself, trying to keep Randall from going to the law or his attorneys with that laptop full of evidence where you admitted that someone changed the DNA, making it look like your baby was not his? Why you in there degrading yourself, telling him he can have you in any way he want? Then when he tell you take your clothes off, you try to backpedal and say that ain't what you meant. That's exactly what you meant. What you thought was he wasn't gonna call you on it. Then you say you just want peace. I just want some peace of mind. I don't want the beef between me and you. I just want everything to be perfect. Well, if you wasn't messing with a sociopath, you probably could have that. But he is a sociopath, and he is not going to give up on putting his foot on your neck every chance he get. Because, girl, that's who he is. He's shown you that. Then you say, I'll do whatever you want again. You try to say the man was still in love with you, but I don't think he ever was, girl. It was the thrill of knowing that he out here sneaking and creeping around his wife with the next door neighbor's wife. He ended up putting your ass out that damn shed. You are, you know, if she wasn't such a trifling ass woman, I could feel for her. But I can't feel her pain, even when it's dealing with a sociopath, psycho delusional person like that damn Randall. I can't feel you. And you come from back behind that house, right as Natalie walking up the driveway, up the sidewalk, she catch you and tell you, girl, that ain't no good look. Why you back there? And you almost telling everything on yourself because you talking about he know that Lucian ain't the baby daddy. Okay, well, ain't he supposed to already know that? According to what everything that's been going on in this season, he already know that. Why don't you just tell that girl the truth? You need to tell somebody the damn truth because you are steady digging this hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's only a matter of time before you fall off up in it, honey. You doing way too much. That girl told you to act crazy with him when he messed with you, not for you to be pursuing him. And it is a bad look. What if Brad would have pulled up and you were coming from behind that man's house? That would have been a whole situation that you wouldn't have been ready to deal with. And all because you don't know how to cover your lies. Girl, you're a hot mess. You're a hot mess. Mm. Let me see. Down to the jail, Lucian talking to Kelly. He want her to let Justice come down there and see her so she can talk to him because apparently he's not adjusting to her absence very well. She talking about she don't want him to see her locked down like an animal. Girl, he already know you in jail and you need to straighten this stuff out with him by talking to him because he hearing what Natalie and Lucian saying. He hearing what the kids at the schoolhouse saying. He not hearing from his mama. And that's who need to be telling him what's really going on. Then it ain't like you in prison where you still in your same clothes, and who visits from a jail cell? People, they bring you out, boo. So you need to have that conversation. And he say he gonna set it up for her to do that. Mm. Randall come to Natalie to apologize for all that he accused her and Lucian of. He knows Lucian's not the dad now. Natalie wasn't buying his reason for standing there, coming over there talking to her. He then said it's a shame the doctor switched the evidence on the DNA. Natalie then realized exactly where he was going with that and let him know by pulling her little knife out and showing it to him. I will chop you up in 100 pieces. You think I'm somebody stupid. You think I'm someone's dumb. But I'm from the hood and I know what you're trying to get out of me. And you ain't getting nothing out of here. So what you need to do is back and go out my door and make it your business to never come back to my house again. And I think he know Nelly got a little crazy in her. So he got his ass up out of there before he ended up being on the menu. Eddie and Lucian down at the station talking about where Larry at, and Eddie claiming he don't know where the man is. He being dumb. He said he need to they need to be working on the Escada case. And Lucian said, I'm not working on nothing with you. He tell Lucian, what I will tell you is, you better go get that man if you got him. And put him back in his office, because if you don't, things gonna take a turn for the left. And I don't think you prepared for that. Esperanza come round that corner as they was talking, and she asking Lucian if he's spoken to Stevens. Now, it's the man's day off, and you just seen him the night before, but see, you feeling some kind of way because you done went crazy on this man. You keep playing games with this man, and he ain't trying to hit. You seen him at dinner, and then he climbed through your window and had sex with you. You woke this man up with these emotions that he didn't understand, to the point where he like, you know what, I think maybe this should be it with us. We don't need to keep doing this because you can't process it right. So now all of a sudden he done said he don't want to play. He ain't pursuing you like that and blowing your phone up. Now you looking for him. Girl, admit you like that man or what it is that he do for you, and go on and deal with him. Hell, Eddie know, because he let you know that he seen him coming up out your house at 6 a.m. in the morning. She talking about this. You do something to him, because if you did, I'm going straight to the FBI. Child, he ain't care nothing about what she was saying and kept it moving. Now, Lucian called Ian because he think he may know where Larry is, but he say he got to go check it out. In the meantime, in between time, what about that lawyer you supposed to be getting for Kelly? He said he passed Lucian's number on to this rival of Larry um, who owes him some favors. He said now Kelly ain't gonna be able to afford him, and but he might take this case anyway simply because he can't stand Larry, and then turn it over to another lawyer at his firm. But this should work out for you. Ian on his way to the hospital to check on Marcy. Brad had a problem with it when he got there. Seemed like he was jealous, and Brad, I like you, but you married and you chose to return to your cheating, lying ass wife, so you need to work on that. You can't be in two places at one time. Ian wanted to talk to Marcy alone, and Brad said no. Marcy said yes, though. She wanted to have the conversation. So Brad goes off to get coffee, and I guess he in his brand new feelings. But I don't see why. It's okay for you to care about her because you built a relationship with her, but because of what y'all have done with each other, and you chose to go home to your wife, leave this woman alone, and any man that's trying to holler at her, because that might be something good for her. Your situation being involved in all of that ain't good for her, especially with this baby up inside of her. Ian only wanted to give Marcy to sign divorce papers. He said he don't know how Larry managed to get Randall to sign, but he done signed and he already filed it, and she practically a divorced woman, and she couldn't be more excited. He said he wanted to come down there and show it to her and tell her maybe to take some of the pressure off of her, what she been feeling, and allow her to be able to carry her baby more, better. So she tell him thank you. He asked can he call her later, and she said yes, and he went head on and left. You can tell he care for her. Now in the hallway, Brad is out there waiting on him, talking about he a piece of shit ass lawyer who worries about himself only. Brad was assuming Ian was there to talk about the purchase of this house that he just did with Marcy. But in actuality, he was there to check on her. And Brad thinks that he insensitive for why he was there. He told him, nope, I care about her and I want to protect her and see about her well-being just like you do. So Brad can say, Brad, you can care about her like I said, and you can even protect her to a certain degree. But bro, you chose to go back to the backwood incestuous Bama girl that you love named Alex. So you really can't be blocking what she got going on in her life. And when you went back in that room, she was excited and told you Randall signed the divorce papers, and Ian came to bring her the paperwork. So now you got egg on your face because you over here feeling some kind of way for no reason whatsoever. Marcy kind of worried that Randall got something up his sleeve, because he don't normally just let stuff ride like that. But she's so happy in that moment, she ain't even got time to be dealing with the bull. She just happy. Now, this meeting finally happens down to the jail with Justice and Kelly, and it was emotional, but I'm tired of Kelly being portrayed as such a weak-ass woman. She told him that she shot Travis, it wasn't right, and she should have continued to seek help in the matter, opposed to taking the law into her own hands. And he feels like, well, he was bothering you though. She said, yes, but I was wrong for what I did and how I handled it. She said she gonna fight this case. She gotta get her a lawyer first, and she needs him to hold on and know that he always her baby. To me, she not telling it all, and she not being honest about how she really feels and how they got to this point. You can't keep sugarcoating this boy. It's not like he's a little baby. He's hearing things. He's old enough to understand certain things, and you need to be 100 with this boy. Had you been 100 with him in the first place when things went left with you and that boy, Travis, then this boy would have never thought Travis was a good enough man to get in a car with him after school, to give him your credit card information, or to even be communicating with this man. He would have never done any of that. He did that because you never told him the truth. And once again, you sitting here when you got an opportunity to be honest with him, not scare the hell out of him, but just be honest with him, and you sugarcoating yet again. Her weakness got her there, and her weakness is still showing why she's sitting in there. I don't understand. Child, Marcy and the baby seem to be okay, but it's two more results the doctor's waiting on, but it looks good, and she relieved. She hugging Brad when the doctor decided she want to ask Brad, can I talk to you just a minute? Now Marcy was like, what's wrong? She was like, no, it's nothing about you. I just need to speak with him. So when he go outside and talk to her, she basically was asking him about, what's the relationship with, what's going on with his marriage and what's going on with Marcy. I'm both of these ladies' doctor, and I need to know where you fall in here with all of that. Now, I'm glad she did say all that, because he was immediately telling her it wasn't none of her business, it wasn't her concern. But she said, yes, it is, because I need to know what's really going on. And he talked to her a little bit. She said she just got word that Alex was on her way up, and she was really trying to warn him of that. Child Randall then showed up, walked up to the doctor, asked her was her name Dr. Raston. She said yeah, and he said, well, there's no easy way to say this, but are you the bitch that switched my son's DNA? Child, why he had to call the good doctor out of her damn name, and why he just couldn't ask that question without, I mean, I don't understand him. I don't. She was offended and said that she was calling security. She would never do anything unethical like that. And Brad thinks she covering her tail, child, so he not going against her. And Randall threatening to sue her in the hospital. She's like, I don't give a damn what you do, but you gonna get up out of here. So he claimed like he was going to go and call his attorneys, but he was leaving, and as he was leaving, in comes Alex. She walked up, see all three of them standing there at first. Her heart must have been beating out of her chest. I bet her heart could have just jumped out of her chest. When she made it up to Brad and Dr. Dr. Raston immediately asked her, what did you tell that man? What did you tell him about me? Brad said, don't worry, Doc. We didn't tell him what you did. And she like, what did I do? She said, Alex, did you say I switched the DNA results? And baby, she was so scared she couldn't say shit. But her face said it all, because she ain't got no poker face. And that's where that shit went off. Next week is the season finale, y'all. It is. It's the season finale, and it's supposed to be an exciting one. Let's hope that it is, child. Let's hope that it is. Y'all get in the pen and let me know your thoughts and opinions on last night's episode. And child, I have done all of my catching up that I need to do. Tonight is Growing Up Hip Hop LA. And no, Atlanta, and I will be back tomorrow to do that. And if I find some trending topics I feel like talking about, I'll do that. But the prophecy has been fulfilled once more and again. Amen. Okay? Now, I want y'all to remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate, comment, subscribe, share this video wherever it is you share videos. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Peace.